Hello and welcome back to my channel. I know, it's been a while. You don't need to say anything. I know, and I'm very sorry, but I've just finished uni, so now look forward to a summer full of content. But for today I have this look for you. I was going to try and do something really simple, natural, prom, subdued, really peachy, subtle pink, and then this happened. Yeah. So if you want to know how to get this look and the skincare that I'd use to prep my base for this look, then just keep on watching. So to start the skincare, I've already washed my face with my T-Zone gel face wash, and then I'm going in with my Peachy Glow Tonic here, and I'm just going to put that on a cotton pad and wipe that all over my face. Do you know what I've just realised? I haven't even put my light on. There we go. We're going in with the Body Shop Oils of Life eye cream. To be honest, I really don't know how I feel about this. Like, on the website, even in the store, the lady was just saying how everyone raves about this, and I don't know if it's actually done anything for my eyes or not. I have no clue. So I'm taking it on my ring fingers here, and I am just going to dab it all under my eyes and then just give it a little bit of a rub. And after that, I would normally go in with my Origins Original Skin serum, but I've run out of that and I can't afford £45 for a new one. So I'm gonna take my Peachy Rose Flash Balm. I've literally had this for so long now. I need to like get a new one or something, but there's still some left. So this I just love because it gives me a nice tacky moisturised base, and I just rub it in between my fingers, press it, and then on the neck. And to kind of finish everything off, I'm taking my Mario Badescu Skincare Rose Facial Spray with aloe, herbs and rose water. There we go. That is basically how I do my skin almost every single day, depending on how I'm feeling and depending on the time of day, depends on what creams I use. If it's nighttime, I go for something a little bit heavier and a little bit richer, but in the day, because I'm quite oily, I go for something a little bit lighter. So yes. Right, so first off, I've got a little bit of a tan. I'm just gonna do just a little bit of foundation on my forehead and then go straight into my eyes. But I am mixing the NARS Sheer Glow and the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, but literally just a tiny little pump of each one because it's only on my forehead and we don't need that much coverage. Perfect through. Right, so I'm gonna scoot you a little closer and we'll do the eyes. I'm gonna prime with the P. Louise Rumour base. So I'm just putting that where I put the foundation on my hand so that when I mix them together, the colour is a little bit more suited to my skin. So I'm gonna take this and buff it all over my eyes with the Glam Dot 324 brush and just literally dipping the brush in and going in. So for this, I'm really feeling like a pink rose gold type moment. So to start it off, I am taking the shade Unruly from the Urban Bible palette by Kaylee and Sosu. And I'm also taking this on the SK02 brush. I think this is Urban Rebel collection. And what I'm going to do is just concentrate it here. Taking it a little bit further than my crease, purely because I have slightly hooded eyes, so I'm just taking it up. I'm going to start to move the product up a little bit. If you start looking a bit crazy, you know you're on the right line, but this is kind of the shape that I'm going for at the moment. I am going to blend it out with a little bit of Sunkissed and Trippin' from the P. Louise Original palette on just a little tiny bullet brush, and just hope that that's not too orange. So we're just going to tickle the edges like so. just kind of keep repeating the process until you are happy with what you got. Now for the lid colour, we are going to take the shade Firework, which is this one here from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take it on my ring finger and we're just going to tap and press it all over the lid. On top of that, we're going to go in with the shade Mercy, which is the shade here from the Kaylee palette. We're just going to take that on the same finger and just kick a little bit off because it is, I've broke mine a few times. And just press that on top. And then I'm just going to take that little concoction on a brush so I'm able to get it into these blank spaces. Right then, just to kind of fill in the gaps that we've got around here, I'm taking Burnt, which is this shade here from the P. palette, which basically matches my nails. And we're just going to take this on a super fluffy brush and just blend these two together. We're going to go in with Mango Tango, which is this shade here, and pop that in the same place. This turned out to be very pink. Do it now.
You can keep talking. Hi YouTubers!
What is this gonna get
I'm
out?
Car. You may follow me on Instagram.
Okay, but what I've just realised is I think I've got just too much pink up here. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of rub it off. Okay, and I'll just do the same on the other side. Butter and Silk Cream from Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm just gonna blend away a lot of that pink, considering I didn't actually want it to be this pink. So that little bit didn't record. I took the Maybelline Lasting Gel Studio eyeliner in shade Black, obviously with a little bit of Jawline mixed in, and just went in and lined my eyes and blended it out at the edge, doing like a little fake wing and then blending it into the crease as well to add just that little bit more of depth. We'll just ignore this. I'll just ignore this side. We'll keep looking at that one because I don't know what's going on there. Right, to start off the base, we're going to prep the skin even more than with the skincare. And first off, we're taking the Baby Skin Pore Filling Primer from Maybelline. And we are just going to put that on our problem pore areas. So for me, it is just my T-zone. Obviously, we've done this, so. And then I'm taking this e.l.f. Shimmering Facial Whip in this shade Lilac Petal, and I'm just gonna squirt some on my hand, and I'm just gonna put that on my finger, and we're gonna slap that onto the cheek and a little bit on the forehead too. And then Cupid's bow. What I always do is when I have a pore filling primer, I always set the primer with some powder because it just makes the biggest of differences. So if I just come in a little bit closer and see if you can. Right, so you see the nose and you see said pores, yeah. So I'm just gonna pat this in. And not only does it add just that one element of coverage, I feel like it really blurs the skin. So I'm not quite sure if you can see the difference between them. but I got that trick from good old Miss Jackie Aina, so I just do it all the time. Anywhere I have put the primer though, nowhere else. The foundation, we're just going to use that. Oh my god, look at the back of my hand. Where am I going to put this foundation? We're going to use the same concoction of NARS and NYX. And then I'm going to take that on my Real Techniques brush. I also just think by putting the powder onto the skin helps it just last that much longer. Especially if you're going to wear this makeup in the hot summer months at events and stuff, and in hot function rooms, you just want it to last as well as it can. I'm gonna take whatever's left on my hand and put it under my eye. In with the Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer from NYX, and this is in the shade Medium Olive. This is what we got, and I'm just gonna pat it out with my sponge. Just literally the tiniest little bit of powder. I'm gonna go back in with that and the same brush, but we have to work quite quickly because otherwise it's just gonna stop moving everything. But the trick, I think, is to put it on your hand and then use the brush to apply it so that it's not just sitting on the skin and picking up product as it goes. So I think I need just a little bit more coverage in this area here. That is what we get. I'm not quite sure if you can see the difference, but there you go. And then I'm gonna push it right into the crannies of my nose and put my tongue here and press the powder into the smile lines. I'm dusting it off as soon as I put it on. And then spreading the excess powder across the face because I haven't powdered there yet. Oh, putting on some lashes. These are the Allure Gimme Gimme lashes. Right, so I'm taking the NYX contour palette, well, my battered one anyway, and we're taking this darkest shade here first. Into our bronzer shade with our big bronzer brush, and that is this one here, which is one that I picked pan on. So I'm taking this Kiko long lasting wet and dry use eyeshadow in the shade 208, and this is what it looks like. It's beautiful. I use it as a highlighter all the time. Got the white. This is really just gonna brighten up the eyes. A bit more of burnt from the P. Louise, just to add some of colour to the white so it looks more like a baby pink. I'm gonna take some of Mercy. So I'm just gonna wet my brush with a little bit of all-nighter. I'll try again. That's better. And then we're gonna go in with the two brightest shades from the Dragon Hill palette, which are the, looks close, which are these two here. And also another tip is if you get more shadow up here like we did earlier, just put some highlighter on there and it'll tone it down. Tips with Priya. We did on the top of the eyes must come to the bottom of the eye, so I'm going to start off with my eyeliner and then I'm just going to blend them out with all the colours that we've used. Right, so we got the lower lashes done, and I just deepened this outer area just because it got a bit lost in the foundation application. So I've got my NYX Sweet Cheeks palette, and because we're quite bold I want to go for a bit of a more neutral blush, so I'm just gonna dip into the orange. So this is the full face, and I'm just gonna put my lipstick on, and because obviously it's so bold, we'll go for something a little bit more subdued. So we've got the Bobbi Brown lip colour in Brown 4, which is this shade here, and I am absolutely obsessed with this at the moment. It's absolutely gorgeous. Spray my face with some Fix Plus and some all-nighter. So this is the finished look, guys. Ta-da! What do you think? It's completely different to what I kind of anticipated I would create. I was going to do something a little bit more toned down, but it's fine. I love, but yeah, if you want to go bold for prom, do it. If you want to go bold for someone else's wedding or even your own, do it. Yeah, so this is the finished look. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!